What's up guys, thank you for joining the video for today. We have a lot to discuss, so let's dig in straight away. So here we have XRP is a virtual currency. So we know that the Lbry case really spiked a lot of attention. We know that people are worried because Lbry lost. But Ripple is a very different animal, guys. As Johnny Deaton is always saying, it's a very different case. So let's dig in and see why Ripple has a huge chance of still winning, guys, and why it's actually the chosen one. During Ripple's legal counsel Matthew Solomon's presentation, Judge Netburn asked if having a utility distinguished XRP from the other two crypto assets. It might not be relevant to the issue, but it's important to understand. My understanding of XRP is that not only does it have a currency value, but it also has a utility, and that utility distinguishes it, I think, from Bitcoin and Ether. Is that correct? Now that is very correct, because why did Lbry actually lose? If we look at one of the reasons, it was because at the time of selling the LBC coin, there was no utility. There was no use case, and that is exactly why they lost. Now XRP had use case from the very beginning. From the very beginning, XRP was made to make payments easier, right? Of course, it didn't work with banks from the very beginning, but that came by time, and XRP has a clear real-world solution, and that is the key difference here, guys. Make no mistake, SEC to win summary ruling in XRP lawsuit. According to attorney Jeremy Hogan, the SEC's motion for summary judgment might not get approved. Over several claims, he highlighted that the commission cannot meet the burden of elements of the Howey test. He suggested that in order to win the motions for summary judgment, the SEC needs to prove every element by greater weight of the evidence, or the need to prove that there is no genuine dispute of a material fact. Hogan mentioned the SEC's sole evidence is statements from Ripple. It will also include a handful of purchasers about Ripple's involvement in the price of XRP. However, the commission has abandoned an expert witness on this issue. Earlier, CoinGape reported that the SEC has asked the court for additional time to file a reply to amicus briefs, right? If you look at the amount of amicus briefs that has been filed in support of Ripple, Lbry didn't have that. Again, a very big difference, right? There are companies that have come forth and actually saying, listen, XRP, we are using it. There is a use case. It's making our customers pay less fees. It's cheap. It's fast. So it's a very different animal than Lbry in the first case. So let's take a look. Here we have XRP case. Crypto lawyer says SEC's victory over Lbry is not the end for Ripple. Now let's take a look why. Even though Lbry lost in court and its LBC tokens were recognized as securities, the chances of Ripple and XRP winning have not diminished. Says crypto lawyer John Deaton, right? Ripple has a much better chance than 50-50, so more than 50%. But it's not because of Ripple or what they did or didn't do. It's about how the SEC chose to prosecute the case. The SEC chose to go with an all or nothing approach, all XRP from the beginning of time until the end of the world theory. So that is also a mistake from the SEC, judging from what John Deaton is actually saying. Now there's more things, guys. There's more to this than that you think. Now here we have XRP absorbs 1.1 million in fund flows as investors bet on Ripple's side. Now why do you think investors are betting on Ripple, guys? Why do you think that is? According to crypto analytical portal CoinShares, XRP focused investment products recorded inflows of $1.1 million. According to analyst James Butterfield, who noted the phenomenon, the influx of funds could characterize investors' excitement about the outcome of the litigation between Ripple and the SEC in favor of the crypto company. Month on month, the number of inflows into XRP-oriented funds is the same, 1.1 million year to year. However, the value is larger at 11 million. In addition to XRP, Solana and Polygon have also attracted attention and funds from investors, right? Both huge projects, by the way. And the thing is, guys, that Ripple is a very different animal. And here we can see again, great clip from Johnny Deaton. Here he explains what he actually means. Let's take a look.
The other thing that people need to realize is that the Lbry attorney, he did not contest the first two prongs of the Howey test. Howey has 3 prongs, and the third prong is a 2-part test, or 2-prong element prong. And Lbry's attorney, mistakenly, in my opinion, he didn't contest the first factor, which is an investment, and he didn't contest a common enterprise. And in the Ripple case, Ripple and XRP holders are all contesting. We're contesting every single factor, and the common enterprise is the weakest that the SEC has. And so I know a lot of people are out there on crypto Twitter, and there's even lawyers out there saying, oh, this is a death blow to crypto. It's one freaking judge in New Hampshire, and Judge Torres, who is the judge in the Ripple case, she doesn't have to even read this opinion. All right. And she could rip it up. She could read it. She could say, oh, he makes a good point here. Or she could read it and say, this guy makes no sense whatsoever. I'm not even going to finish reading it. That's what it had. That's the kind of impact that it may or may not have. And so people need to realize that. But comparing the Lbry case to the Ripple case, if you do that and you're an XRP holder, you'll get worried. And I'm telling you not to be worried, because it's apples to oranges. It really is, between the tokens.
Exactly. And one of the things is because it's a different use case entirely. So here we can see New Hampshire court finds that Lbry offered LBC as a security and that the fair notice defense fails. Now, very soon we may see the same news, guys, from XRP, but then, of course, winning the case. In my opinion, they cannot lose, guys. They are way ahead of the game. The good news continually dropping surrounding the Ripple court is all a part of the script. The entire purpose of the court case has been to delay and deceive. Ripple needed to buy time to allow the economic situation to resonate with the implementation plan. XRP is the key. Now, this is, in my opinion, again, my opinion, guys, the case, right? This is all scripted. This has, from the beginning, been what they wanted. They want to delay and they want to deceive everyone, because this XRP is going to be implemented in this new financial system, guys. It's going to be used 100%. Amicus briefs are getting stronger and stronger in favor of Ripple. One slight touch and successive impacts. Who's next after Coinbase? Another thing. So many amicus briefs in favor of Ripple, supporting them, right? It's not the same with Lbry. Crypto lawyer John Deaton believes there's little cause for concern regarding the Lbry ruling hurting the Ripple case or XRP. No truer words. I will explain today at 5 p.m, which we just saw. Earlier today, I said the Lbry decision was a 100% victory for SEC and said it read as if the SEC wrote it and the SEC will quote it to Torres in the Ripple case. But the ruling doesn't shake my confidence at all. And to be honest, mine at all. Again, guys, it's a very different thing. Here's one of the things, in my opinion. For example, this is interesting. Ripple announces partnership with Proper Home, the real estate revolution. Proper Home, property marketplace developed on XRP Ledger for agents, developers, and owners. A new way to earn trust and credibility in each sales interaction. Another use case, another huge utility point for XRP, right? Which makes a lot of sense again. Why XRP is different. And there are many different things about this case than the Lbry one. The result of the Lbry case and its failure assures us that XRP will be the only one with clarity. Now again, why do you think XRP is the chosen one, guys? There are more coins which are good. But listen, XRP is very different from everything that we have seen, right? Why do you think they work with the Bank of America? Why do you think that they work with Tranglo, which is handling 40 or 50% of Asian cross-border transactions? Think about this, guys. Which cryptocurrency out there has all these connections, all these partnerships? There is none. There is no cryptocurrency that has the same partnership as Ripple. It's just very, very different. And again, we will win this case very, very soon, guys. Here we have another decode. Just for fun, guys, let's take a look. XRP Moon 1116 can happen because this month, November, again, Ripple swell is 17, right? Hurry as clock strikes 2, hands are at 12, and 2 is 11, meaning 11:12 because when they reach the 11th hour of the week. So meaning 11:16 cycle 22 begins. Where will you be to witness it all 11:16 moon? Let's see what happens, guys. Don't take this too seriously, but it's always fun to watch these decodes, and I think, guys, that November is going to be huge. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Cheers.